everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you guys a journal I had started, and I thought, I should share this with you guys. So I am doing just a fun little travel journal. I did one a while back last year for my trip to Ireland, and then I also made some other ones for my craft fair I did last December. And my niece is getting married, and I thought it would be fun to make her a journal. Her and her fiance Matt are going to Japan for their honeymoon, so I thought I would make them a fun little travel journal. They can either take it with them or they can wait till they get back. So let me show you the cover for starters. So this is just a faux suede leather. I've used this on my other travel journals. And then I found this beautiful paper at Joann's. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, I have to have this be the inside cover. And so I added a little bit of seam binding that I'm pretty sure it was speckled egg that I used, but I thought that went nicely with the inside cover. And I sewed around the edges, and what I did is I left my bottom bobbin that I had this really pretty blue, and so it's blue on the inside, and then I did just a tan color on the outside, and I like how that came out. I still need to figure out what, if anything, I want to put on the cover. And then let me show you the pages I've pulled together so far. So this, I love the coloring on this. Thought it went well with the inside cover, and I loved the distressed crackled look. And then it has a little bit of a map right here. I thought that went well. And this one did have a blank page. The back is white, and so I stenciled over it. And then this is a cherry blossom stencil that I put on top of this stencil just to kind of tone down the white. And then I'll probably put a little more decoration on there as well. And then I have just a fun vintage ledger paper, so some journaling. And then I got one of my old map pages out and found a Japan map. So I cut it down to size. So you have Tokyo here. I don't remember all the places that they're going. I know Tokyo is one of them. And this is kind of just a fun map page. There's a lot of history about Japan and the events that happened. And then here is a Tim Holtz paper from, I forget what it's called, but it's all travel inspired paper pad. I'm really sad that they quit making these papers because they're gorgeous. And then another page for writing. And then another page for writing. I did a little stencil on there. This is some of my dad's old insurance paper pads. And then another Tim Holtz paper. I like the red because it kind of reminds me of the Japan, their flag is red, a big red circle. And then another ledger paper, and then I'll do some decorating. I think I'll probably sew the signature in and then finish up decorating. And then I love adding this kind of, I think it's a 6x9 envelope, and I cut this side so that you can store stuff in it. And then I'll show you the other side. And then I went and found this song. It's a song for you, and it's just a really beautiful kind of a love song. And I thought this was perfect to put in here for them too. And then the center signature, I made 2 top pockets so they can store any of their little travel bits in there. And then on the back side, so I made this side of the envelope longer, so if they want to store some kind of bigger things in there, then they can store that on this side. And then the back side is pretty straightforward. The other side are the papers that I showed you. But I think it's coming together nicely. I've been going through my stash of travel things. So I have a few of these from Your Creative Studios, and I'll definitely probably use some of those. I also have some of these old envelopes that were sent from Japan. You can see the marking here, and I will definitely use that stamp, and I might use that as well. So just kind of collecting, and then some of the airmail envelopes. These are actually from Kenya, and then here's one from Japan. Apparently they were in Kobe, Japan. So I pulled out some of those, try to use. I also found this vintage Japanese handwriting, and I think I might collage that in somewhere. And then, like I showed you the other day, this little fan charm that I will add on here somehow. Haven't decided how I want to use that yet. And then some other little travel papers I have, and then some other travel papers from Your Creative Studios. So I'm going to use some of these, and then I have some of my travel washi. So the next thing I'm going to do, I think, is sew the signature in, and then I want to make some pockets for the front and the back. And I just need to decide what, I hate to cover up this paper, it's so pretty. So I might just do the pockets on the inside of these, because this is just so pretty, and I hate to cover it up. So I think that maybe is what I'm going to do, is just put pockets on the inside of the first page of the signature. And then I'll add a couple other little pockets. I also have those clear photo adhesive that I picked up at Target, and I put those in my Ireland journal. So I thought I'll put a couple in here, but then I'll just put some in the pocket, and then they can use them. And then I also have this fun little, it looks very weathered, envelope, and so, or not envelope, but little bag, and I probably will put that in there somewhere as well. So yeah, so this is kind of part one of this little travel journal, and if you're new, I would invite you to subscribe so you can stick around and see how this little bad boy turns out. All right, thanks again to all of my regular subscribers who comment. I really appreciate that, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye.